Hello, friends. Update 2.0 has been up for about a month now, and it's eaten up over 90 hours of my game time since its release. If you're getting started on this update yourself, or if you've been playing it for a while and you're curious about how others play the game, then please continue watching. Today, I'm not going to tell you how to play the game, as there's really no wrong way to play this game, provided that you're enjoying what you're doing. Rather, today I'm just going to share some of the tips that have kept my game moving forward, my factory constantly growing, and my research flowing. Number 1. The first meta goal you should have is to get your space station up and running and operating in the global commerce. Each distinct step in the space station repair takes time and can be done before you send any construction material to the station. What I'm trying to say here is that it is independent of sending material to the station, so you should do it as quickly as you can, as soon as you can, while you're doing whatever else you are doing at the time. In order to repair your space station, you must first build the space station terminal. This is basically the second technology that is available to research, so you should be able to get to it fairly quickly after setting up research. Then, contact the space station and start the emergency repairs. Once that is completed, repair the solar panels, the ship hangar, and build a sales platform. After you build a sales platform, you'll be able to repair the antenna. With the antenna built, you'll be able to scan the nearby planets and see what bots have the most demand in the sectors immediately next to you. In particular, pay attention to any sectors that have multiple planets demanding the same types of bots. These are the bots you want to concentrate on building first, as they will help you get enough thermalite to maintain your manufacturing. Number 2. The following bots will always be in demand in the planets closest to you, and therefore you should consider building these first. In addition, many of these use the same or very similar components, making them easy to manufacture next to each other. In order of importance, I would build the transport bot, the vacuum bot, the light bot, the screen bot, and the heavy-duty transport bot. These bots need progressively more complex components to create, and they are a good goal for your factory's expansion. Number 3. In the early and even the mid part of the game, resource veins, especially the ones at the surface, will stop producing ore relatively fast. This is either because you completely mine them out, or because the mining drones can't reach the remaining ore. The ore veins will last much longer if you build a discrete factory module dedicated to manufacturing specific items, each one with their own resource vein. For example, I usually dedicate the first xenoferrite, technum, and ignium veins I tap to manufacture blue and red science pack production first. Then I have a different set of veins to produce the materials for the first two bots that I mentioned in tip number 2. The transport bot and the vacuum bot. Number 4. Especially at the start of the game, you really don't need to manufacture bots at a huge rate in order to flood the market on the planets next to you. Not until you start expanding your space station will you have enough trade licenses to expand your sales of these bots should you wish to. Therefore, you only need to build 1 or 2 assemblers dedicated to each bot initially. And this will be enough, trust me. Number 5. Once you have started trading with the galactic market, you can look at your finance sheet to optimize your production. As you acquire trading licenses, the market demand will be updated here. This is one of the only ways that the game reports on your production numbers, and it's a great guide in order to know if you should produce more of anything. If you are already overproducing, that's a good signal that you should acquire more trading licenses for a new planet that is ideally demanding your overproduction. Number 6. Make sure that you have some ships assigned to planetary shipping. If all of your ships are assigned to trade routes, you won't be able to ship thermalite down to manufacture, or ship bots up to the station to sell. If you are producing enough bots to cover demand, but you're not actually selling enough, it may be that you don't have enough shipping capacities to send cargo from the ground to the station. Number 7. Don't forget to pay down your debt. I'm really bad at remembering to do this until I look at my finances, but that number adds up to many hundreds of thousands of lost thermalite if you don't take care of it. Be better than me. Number 8. When I built my first set of shipping pads, I did not give myself enough room to expand them into bigger pads. Try to avoid doing this in your own factory and give yourself plenty of room for the bigger shipping pads. You need a footprint of 31 by 27 for the medium shipping pad, which is the biggest one you can build currently. Presumably, eventually large shipping pads will come out, but it's hard to say how much room they will take up, so I wouldn't worry about them for now. Number 9. As you start building the medium shipping pads and replace your small pads with medium pads, don't also forget to replace your small trading ships with medium trading ships whenever you can afford to do so. After you buy your first medium ship, you'll need to go to any medium shipping pads that are already built and update them so that they start using the medium ships. If you haven't purchased many medium ships, you should leave the small ships enabled though. Note that you'll have to unassign ships before you can sell them. Number 10. The Tier 2 science packs, or the red science packs, require manufacturing of both Tier 1 conveyor belts and building blocks. Always overbuild this slightly and then shunt any overproduction into a container in order to always have plenty of conveyor and building blocks available to expand your factory. In addition, as you research the higher tier conveyor belts, you can route that overproduction into a new factory section dedicated to building the upgraded belts. Number 11. You may have noticed that I have built much of my factory with tiers on platforms. This is a strategy that I started using in Satisfactory, and it also works really well in Foundry. Although in Foundry, you need to give yourself room to use the conveyor ramps rather than the vertical belts that exist in Satisfactory. Building on 2-tiered platforms like this helps me have enough room to build large manifolds to evenly distribute materials across multiple manufacturing buildings. Number 12. Once you research large solar panels, solar energy becomes viable as a source of power for any factory modules that are separated from your main factory. I definitely recommend taking the time to set up an automated solar panel production facility and then use it every time you set up a mining pod or any other separated factory area. If you do this, you should also automate building the large batteries so that your setups will work at night. And that'll do it for this set of tips. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel to encourage me to make more videos like this one. Also, do let me know if you have any tips yourself that you'd like to share. I always love hearing how people play these games. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.